Hello, I'm going to be talking about the Odachi today, which is the new weapon in the download content for Nioh. I'm using a headset microphone because it's a bit easier to set up with my PlayStation compared to when I do it through the computer. I'm hoping that I'm not having a problem with sound. If I do have a problem, I'd like it if someone could tell me. That would be good. Also, I've got to change this broadcast. Hang on a sec. I'm going to be changing it so that I can see people talking, if they choose to talk. Display messages. Yes. Yes, okay. Right. Okay. So, hang on a sec, I've just got to set up my little laptop so that I can see what you guys are doing. Well, actually, I don't need that on this. Don't need it at all. That just tells me right there. Okay, fair enough. Sorry about that. I hope you all like the duck. I like ducks. Ducks are fun. So this new weapon is pretty cool. I guess I'll have to wait for some people to come in. But I'm just gonna describe it for you people. So, this weapon has got, I will have to turn stuff, otherwise it's gonna confuse people as much as it confused me. This weapon has the ability to swap between the stances automatically when you do certain combos, which is really quite confusing when you first pick it up, because you're like, what's going on? So it's got probably should get to a more lit area. Let's see. I'm on the first mission in Wave. Well, for one thing, it's got tons of range. It's got great eyebrow. I might look like I'm wearing ninja gear, but I'm actually not. There you go. So this weapon has a number of abilities. Might just wait till I get suspects. Oh, here we go. A couple of people. So I need a mission with more actual. This mission's too dark, so I'm gonna have to go to that. Let's see. I know a good mission to do this in. Loading screens. Not sure if they've gotten longer. Maybe it's just my memory. I've been playing on PC a lot, so. So yeah, this one's going. This one's nice and bright. Come on. Right. There we go. Gotta kill these people. Wow. Whoa. Whoa. Different on Way of the Demon. Can't hit me. I'm in a shrine. Alright, I'm gonna have to kill these guys sneaky. Because I want to clear this area. They've changed it. Right. So I'm gonna have to go kill that guy up top. First rule of stealth club is that you've gotta kill the ranged Right. So, second rule of Fight Club is that you actually look around. Stealth club. Right. Actually, I'm not sure this will kill him. Wait, I haven't. Oh no, he didn't see. So this guy. Ah. Anyone else? Anyone else? Anyone else? Any other people? I use divination scrolls so I can hunt down my victims because I like them. They're cheap. This guy. Right. More and more. Where are you? Okay. So the oh crap! I'm invisible. That sucks. I'll have to go trigger somebody. Hang on. Somebody. There'll be someone over here. Somewhere. Where's this guy? The guy. Here's my map. Ah, listen. Hi. G'day! Oh, he's angry. Come on. In Way of the Demon, they get random effects, which is pretty cool. None of that. Yeah! This also works as the backstab, but I don't use the normal backstab one. Okay, so now that I got all that out of the way, going around, good. So the moveset of this weapon is fairly simple. You've got. I'm gonna check my sound before I start jabbering away. Hang on a sec, because my sound's all screwed up. I'm gonna have problems. Let's see. Can you hear me? Oh no, I'm all good. That's a bit. Seems okay. Don't know why it's not showing the game sound. Maybe that's just the laptop. Anyway, so with your light, normally with weapons in here, like I'll use the the dual swords. You've got your light, your quick attacks, and you've got your heavy, your strong attacks. So that's the square button and the triangle button. And then for your, and then you've got 3 different stances, right? So you've got your mid stance, and they're different from the light stance. Yeah, they're a bit slower, and then you got the heavy stance. So that's. I'm just reminding everybody this is how it works. And this is the strong stance in heavy. This is the strong stance in mid. This is the strong stance in low. So heavy. What am I talking about? It's too much near. High stance. High stance. This is your sheath stance, which also is what you use to get your EI/out. So Odachi has this too. It's got the same. This is your low stance quick string, and then you've got your low stance heavy string, and then it's got the low stance mid string, mid string low quick string. Gotta use that terminology. Use the terminology. This is your strong in your mid, and then you got your heavy. This is the quick, and this is the strong. Just a repeat. Now you've got moves for each of these. You've got a combo move of heavy that I've got equipped. High that I've got equipped, where you press quick and then you press heavy and you do this cool little thing. So that's actually a skill I have bought called twin moves. High stance only, rapidly slashes upwards twice. Right, so that's that one. Now for low, I've got a I've got a cool move where like they'll stab and it goes over. That'll hit multiple times on the way down. Like I don't even understand this move, but it looks awesome. Like if you do this with a yokai or something, it'll just hit like 5 or 6 times. Like what the hell's going on? And then you've also got this move, which is it's actually a special move. It's like a normal strike, but it's not. And this move is I'm pressing quick and then heavy. And this move, if it hits them, will knock them down, sort of like a Tempest. The katana move that will you parry their attack by blocking at the right time, and then you can knock them onto the ground. It does the same animation as that. It looks really good. And then this weapon also has ice strike. So it has a lot of stuff naturally. It's got special moves and stuff. If you guard and hold triangle, this move. So you press guard and you hold triangle. Guard, hold triangle, and you've got a move called Moonlight Snow. Press triangle to perform up to 3 powerful hits in succession. If you just mash it out, you get these. And they don't have any special effects. What you've got to do is you've got to hold them as you're doing each one. So you press and hold, then let go, press and hold, let go, press and hold, and then you get the special flowy cherry blossom blood streak effect, and that's stronger. Now the thing about this weapon is that it has super armor on everything if you have toughness, and I have toughness on everything because I'm actually wearing Master Swordsman armor that looks like ninja armor because I'm a sneaky bastard. So I've got tons of toughness. 327 toughness. And so pretty much all of these moves have super armor. So this has super armor for the whole. It's ridiculous. And what I mean by super armor is because all moves have super armor, but it has a huge duration because of the move itself. A lot of moves will have super armor until you finish the combo, and once the combo ends, the super armor ends immediately because the move is already over. So this has got super armor for the whole duration, but then as soon as the combo ends, I get hit because it's already over. Whereas this thing has got like super armor even on someone's recovery, which is ridiculous. So it's pretty cool. Now the thing that really does my head in about this, let me show you a couple others. It also has this move called Retrograde Flow, which is another triangle move. If that hits and if that strike there deletes the last of the key, the kick up that he does when he kicks it up with his foot, can't really see it. Yeah, see, that will knock him flying, which is pretty cool. I haven't found a lot of use for that yet, but I haven't really played the game that much to find a use for it. And this one's Ground Quake, which is like a little AoE. This is good for hitting. Just a little AoE. It'll hit several enemies at once. It's good for enemies on the ground, like those bloody zombies. But this isn't. Oh, it also has a cool guard. It's got a guard which will trigger. If you just tap the button, this is a parry, right? So I'm holding guard and I'm pressing square. So if I just tap square, he does the attack immediately. I don't actually know if this will actually parry. If you hold square, he does a sort of guarding pose, right? That will actually parry. It won't do a special animation or anything. What it does is it deflects their attack, or sort of ignores the attack, and then does the corresponding strike. Now I think what happens, I'm not sure about this, it might just be because of timing happening to cause him to do the strike automatically. But I think that if you do the hold version, and they hit it early, he will immediately do the attack. But I have to test that before I can come off and say that one's definitely what happens. The other special skill he has is this one called Charge Away. This is really good for interrupting enemies, because this starts as soon as those little streaks happen. See the little wave, like wavy thing he's got around him, going around him? So this will hit twice, 3 times actually. It just sort of hits them all over the place. So that's a really good move, and I have that on my low stance. I like to have movement snow because it does so much damage. And that's basically all of its skills. So by the look of it, it doesn't really seem to have all that much. For its Mystic Arts, I've already got the one which says increases the key damage of frontal strikes against enemies that are attacking. But the thing that did my head in about this game is that you don't have to equip any skills. Instead, what you can do is choose an ender from a different stance. So this is high stance, right? And I've got these two. I've got typos in these, which makes it more confusing. I had to figure it out by trial and error. But Waking Wind's Man allows you to follow up a quick attack from high or low stance with a strong attack from mid stance. Right? Now I'm going to equip that. So let's see what the strong attack from mid stance is. Right? So this is the strong attack from mid stance. Right? Remember that last hit. After the stab, it does the big slash. Right? So this is a quick stance in low stance. Right? Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to press triangle after doing low stance. Sorry, this is high stance. After doing the high stance, I'm going to press triangle and bam, I get the mid stance. And not only that, it's swapped to mid stance. Watch again. Watch the stance if it hits. It's swapped to it on me. So it's changed my stance automatically. I'm already in that stance. Now the cool thing about this is that if you do this as a triangle air combo endo, the combo is over, right? You can't continue from that. But if you do this as a... I'm going to do this on low stance. If you do this as the square combo ender, which is... Yeah, I know, it's crazy, man. So, it allows you to follow up a strong attack from high low stance with a quick attack from... No, I want the high stance one. Heaven goes to high stance, man goes to mid stance, earth goes to low stance. That's what I've worked out. So this is, I'm going to go in the low stance. So this is the strong attack in low stance, right? Now, if I press square, I get the high stance attack. Right? So I'm in high stance now. So your strongs become a combo. And I can do the high stance combo ender. Remember that this is the high stance combo ender. Twin strikes. Right? So let's have a look at another combo ender that you get in low stance. This is the mid-low stance only. Uses the hilt of the sword to throw an enemy off balance. This does really good ki damage, right? Bam. And this will also ki pulse. See at the top of my key bar how it used up. Right, so I'm going to equip the square combo ender for high stance. I'm going to use high stance, and I'm going to go wham. Oh, sorry, I'm going to do the strong attack, and then I'm going to start. Oh look, I'm in the low stance, and then I can do the ender, and that can actually. You can even do that trippy jumping thing. That's the low stance one, right? And this will ki pulse. So starting in high stance, I can ki pulse. Because I've switched automatically to low stance. So this weapon allows you to do that for all of these. See, Waking Winds, that's the one that goes you to the combo enders. So you can do these really cool things. Like I'm going to go to mid stance now, and I'm going to put this one to finish in high stance. Right? So I'm going to go from low stance in one combo. I'm going to go from low stance to mid stance to high stance. Right? Oh, hang on, in order for that one to work here. Bam. So, what it does is it actually will remember the amount of... It's got some hefty buffer. Yeah, it remembers the amount of strikes that are possible in the new stance, in the stance you end up in. So, this means that you can't continue... Like the mid stance is a 3-hit combo, right? And then if you try to go from the last hit to the strong stance, it doesn't seem to work. I'm not sure why. Oh no, that does work. Okay, why didn't that work? Okay, that does work. Maybe I just did it wrong. Hang on. Sometimes it doesn't work. Yeah, this one didn't work. So sometimes it doesn't work. I think it's because you're using too many... Like, I think it's basically offsetting the combo. And I can show this because if I go to the high stance one, which swaps to low stance, right? Watch the low stance quick attack combo. So he does 2 slashes. 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Now if I do the high stance into low stance, he's actually starting from the second hit of the combo. Because the second hit is the left to right strike, right? So he's going from high to right to left, and then he goes straight into the stab, right? So if you do that from mid stance, just to show you once again how it works. If you do this from mid stance is a 2-hitter, and then I go into the low attack ones. I'm already at the. Again, that wasn't very clear. I've got the Stab of Quick Stance, which is the third hit in the combo. See? So this weapon flows into whatever you need. And this is really good for... What I do is I customize what I want to do with this weapon based on what I'm doing. Let's say I'm fighting a really big yokai which has occasional moments of vulnerability, and I want to do a decent amount of damage in it. And it's a big slow enemy, it doesn't do much. That'd probably be a good idea to be able to do 2 very fast high strikes, right? With a bit of damage in the middle. So what I would do is I would swap this so that it goes to low, and I swap low so that at the end it goes back to high. And then, when I get my moment of vulnerability, I go and I get 2 high strikes really quickly. So, I really like this weapon. I think it's really cool. And it's got a lot of versatility in what you choose to use these abilities for. You can, for example, dashing. Dashing allows you to do this as well. You can continue into a dashing stance. So if you've got all of these equipped and you start like mashing out, you just get completely lost. You've got no idea what's going on. You've got no idea what is even happening here. What am I doing? I don't even know. Just stuff's happening. So I find it really confusing, and I need to sit down and sort of take them all off occasionally so that I don't screw it up. Now what I like to do is I like to set it up so that I get to this tail strike when I'm fighting humans, because they have the... And I also like to swap my low strikes into mid strike and my high strikes into mid strike. Because... Yeah, and then you can use the enders of those stances, because there's stance specific enders. So you can use the low specific ender, and I'll show you how good the low specific ender is. I'm just testing whether I've got this right. Yeah, that's right. I mean, to give an example of using the low stances, the low stance is really good, right? Because it's fast, and so I will set this up. Yes, that's right. So I'll set this up so the low stance starter, right? That was the dash. That was the dash low. I'm dashing, and I've gone in high stance because of the ender. How's that for a punish? Yeah, I'll take that as a punish. Maybe. Thank you. So yeah, it's a pretty cool weapon. It can do lots of cool things. And like if I start at high stance, I smack him, and then I can finish with this counter attack, which I'll show you what it does. So I'm gonna go and hit him. Yeah, I want to get rid of that guy there though, because he's going to attack with a bomb. I'm on the way of the demon. I can't do any damage with this. Wait, yes I can. I have stamina. I'm a stamina build. Ah, fucker. Eat that. Okay. Now. So, low stats. Ooh, I didn't know he was there. Hang on. Oh, things getting happy. No. Right. Oh, that'll do. God damn, I love this crap. Ahem. See how much ki that took off that guy? So this ender is pretty good for that. And that charge I was talking about is pretty good for... See how it hit twice? So when you're at close range to them, you just charge them twice and knock them out or whatever they're doing. So it's pretty good for that. The mid-stance, quick stance to combo, this is... I'll show you what this is. This is charging bullets go. What happens is when you deplete their ki with it, you know, does that. Looks pretty cool. So I'm gonna try and hit that up this guy. Yo. What are you, my friend? Wanna come play? Also, you can have 2 guardian spirits and swap between them now. Wow, that took a lot of ki. Yeah. Hey, that didn't work. It doesn't work, I'm not sure why. This might be buggy. Don't be a brat. That worked. Oh, that also did really well. That charge. So yeah, I like to use that against yokai. Good, I don't know why that didn't work. Sometimes it doesn't work. Maybe it doesn't work against spears. Let's see. I don't want to kill him. Come over here. Huh. I don't really upgrade my ranged weapons, so I'm not too sure about how good it's gonna be. No, I'm over here. Don't get lost. I'm right here. Right. Oh shit, it's strong. Huh. That's supposed to do something specific. Damn it. Bloody bugs. Anyway. When it does work, it looks really cool. I just don't know. Oh, maybe he's not blocking. That's probably what's happening. He's not blocking, he's jumping. I think it only works if they're blocking. Oh, here we go. There we go. Maybe it has to hit if they're not blocking. I don't know. I don't know. But there you go. That's what it was. It looked pretty cool. I'll have to figure that one out. I would suggest it. Whoa! People just figure it out. Anyway, so I was showing the high stance one. Whoops. I just killed him. Whatever. It might be distance based. I think it might be based on a condition, like a further condition. Like it might require you to either hit them while they're blocking or hit them when they're not blocking. With the move itself, I just like. I like it because it's the other reason I like this weapon a lot is that it's got recovery, really fast recovery on its move. A lot of weapons. Oh, this is basically the cross between an axe and a katana. Oh, it also has a cool when you backdash and then and then you come back with your, because you know how you can roll and do your heavy strikes, and high strikes, right? Well, when you do the backwards one, you do this cool little forward flip, which looks really cool. I was doing it accidentally before. I was like, yeah! I was actually doing this against one of those ninja yokai. So he was flipping all over the place, and I was flipping all over the place doing this. I had no idea what I was doing. I had to figure it out later. So I just kept doing it. We're just flipping all over the place, hitting each other. That's pretty funny. Yeah. Where was I? Oh, I haven't said that. I said that. Oh, put it into low. Put it into low. Yeah. So this one is good for killing enemies when you get them in the time. What? Where? What? No, be nice. And yeah, I was talking about recovery. So let's see if I can clear nice light here. So all the moves in this weapon have really good recovery. Except that one. Like its dash. It's also got really good range and everything. This is the mid stance. It's also got good, the mid stance sweeps are really good. They've got huge range, like you can just outrange freaking yokai, which is like those horn yokai, which is kind of ridiculous because normally they're the kind of enemies that they're going, no. Its high stance strikes are really good for breaking horns. And there should be a yokai here somewhere. Check it out. See if I can find me something. I have a quasi ninja. Ooh, he's my shiny. You have to aim a little bit. Ooh, that guy's tough. pretty good weapon. I like it a lot. I do get a little bit confused by the... Like, you kind of got to sit down and work out exactly what combo you want, and then kind of memorize it. If you just start randomly sticking combos on, you get lost and you have no idea what you're doing. You're like, wait, which stance am I in? I've forgotten! That happens very easily, isn't it? The other cool thing I like is that it's eye slash. It's got really good range, and he dashes forward for it. See? So it's really, really good for what I like to use this for, which is to do it out of a stealth in order to kill enemies. Although I'm not sure if it'll kill them in this because I probably don't have enough damage. I won't kill this guy. Yeah, I'll show you the back then. Yeah! Oh shit! You did a what? Forgot this is the way of the demon. Oh, hey, thank you! Oh shit. Never mind. No thanks. Oh my god, he does so much damage. Do your shit. The random enemies that this game throws at you are pretty cool because they have random, they can have random effects such as fire on their weapons or poison. And I haven't figured out what all the rest of it is that they do, but yeah, they're pretty cool enemies. I like that you get. Yeah, I know, right? I don't like. Hey, well, no, not really. I die all the time when I'm talking. You can't play well and then and talk. You know? Ah, talk. That move was a bit harder to get out of. But yeah. Okay. Okay. Let's see if I can. I missed again! God damn it, I suck at this. Get out of here. Come on. Another cool thing they added in this game is you get cool effects on your let's see if I can find one. Yeah. Lightning Talisman increases the duration of the specified Omni or magic technique. So you get boosts to specific techniques now on your accessories. So if you like using the Lightning Talisman, this will give you a really high duration with that talisman. There's other ones which will increase, for example, throwing speed up, Iga style, Mega Horoku Dama, which is that giant bomb. Omnio damage, Earth Shot increases it by 18%. You can see on the bottom. Let's see this one. Fire Talisman, yeah, it's Fire Talisman. There was a good one I liked, which was you can get. I got one which that's a Shikigan pill is a it's either anti-poison or anti-paralysis. I can't remember. Oh yeah, Shuriken Kunai damage. Yeah, increases your damage with Shuriken Kunai. There's another one which will heal you when you use ninjutsu damage, so your shurikens can heal you. There's ones which will, let's see, Water Stop Talisman, yeah, that's just an increase. There's augmentation ones which will improve the status ailment augmentation, that's it. Improves the cumulative effect of poison-based status ailments inflicted upon enemies. I haven't worked out if that means it improves the build-up or if it improves the damage. I haven't worked that out, but I think it might improve the build-up because I think there's another one which improves the damage. But I could be wrong because the way it says cumulative makes me think it improves the build-up and it keeps it on for longer. Let's see. There was the one I wanted to find. All wave. Hello. Storm Kunai. Oh, Storm Kunai. I should show you Storm Kunai. That's you remember the triple kunai from Okatsu? No, what's her name? Forgot. Feet lady. I'm about to do Nier in a sec. I just want to show this a little bit of this, and I'm going to swap to Nier. I want to show some Nier. But that's alright, I'm going to put this one up later, because I'm oh, on my weapon I've got a weaken effect. Enemies are a bit tougher on Demon. They're a lot more evasive than that. On my weapon I've got this cool effect called Weaken Melee Weapons. May temporarily weaken an enemy's melee weapon when you land a hit, vastly reducing its attack power and preventing it from triggering special effects. That is really cool. It makes enemies really crappy. And there's also, inflicts some damage even when enemy guards against a melee attack, so you can pierce through their guard. That's a cool effect. I imagine that one's going to be annoying in PvP. That'll probably make parries more useful. Come on. I love the range of this weapon. It's just a stupid range. I'm gonna stop fiddle fighting around and go delve through and kill this. He had a lot of life. Alright. Alright, so I'm gonna head off. I'm gonna swap over to Nier now. It'll take me about 5 minutes to set it all up. And it'll probably be on a different, because the way the PS4 handles the putting things up onto YouTube, it kind of doesn't really care or listen to any previously set up stuff for my live, because you can, in YouTube you can sort of set it up ahead of time. This PS4 doesn't give a shit about it, so it'll be on the normal place if you've got that before. Anyway, I'm just gonna save it off, and I'm gonna set it up. So. I'll be back up in about 10 minutes. Possibly 5.